What we talking about here? You ready to get started? We can get started.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
All right,
we'll talk about it.
Let's get started.
Let's go.
Two dope girls, yeah, it's a podcast. Two dope girls, yeah, we speaking all facts. Two dope girls, yeah, we got it, just relax. Two dope girls, hit like, subscribe back. Two dope girls, and we on it, never slack. Two dope girls, and we got each other back. Two dope girls, and we coming for the cash.
Two dope girls, and we all about a bag.
Dope girls,
Dope girls. All right. That song just always gets me.
It just gets you there. I don't care who you are, and if you don't get there, then you're a hater. Stop hating.
Stop hating, for real.
You guys, welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, to Two Dope Girls podcast. We are here for your entertainment purposes only, to give as much optional and unfactual,
And if you want
factual
more than that, you just, you gotta hit us up on the Cash App.
Right.
$sign GEZEE.
Yes.
If you want.
That's it. Listen, we give our opinions about relationships and our experiences and our marriages,
And we have a lot of that.
and we have a lot to talk about.
We got a lot in the vault.
I mean, clearly we on season 2, so we
Yes.
are talking. But how was your week, girl?
My week was good. We are always so doggone busy, which I'm thankful for and I'm blessed about it. But I was in the club with
I was in a club. Y'all hear that? Hold on. That's how you know how that sound. That's how he looked.
That's how he. I shouldn't be saying that because my husband in the other room, but he know what I mean. Look, I told him, I was like, look, take a picture of me and Bay, and he was like, all right.
Listen, I mean, if he was with his girl, my husband would be like, God
Damn, right.
So,
Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of baddies in the section, but what we are talking about, you guys, is Ty Lepley. And I always thought his name was Ty LaPlay. Because I guess I'm from New Orleans.
yeah, you just want to give
It's
a little
the
sauce to
LE.
everybody.
Yeah.
You try to put
Yeah.
dash on everybody's name. I got you. It's okay. It's
you know
okay.
what I'm saying? Little Tony Satcheries
I got you.
on it. But I had talked to him. He is such a down to earth person. Like he was in the VIP. He never just shunned anybody. He was always just so receptive to anybody who wanted to take a picture with him, anybody who wanted to talk to him. He was just so warm and embracing. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Because you meet a lot of Hollywood celebrity types,
Especially fine.
fine men and women.
Yeah.
Because
But Miracle looked like she'll just be down, just be
for whatever.
Yeah, let's
She
twerk.
wasn't there.
I hate that
I'm so
because
mad
I
that she
really
was-
like Miracle.
Me too. I was really anticipating on seeing her
Yeah,
more so than him.
Yeah, because we
But
married,
I
and then
know.
yeah, we understand, but I'm gonna be quiet.
We here.
We here.
We here.
But he is a beautiful something.
He is
But
a
what did
beautiful
I
soul.
message you when I
Tell the people what you messaged me.
I said, oh my God, he is throwing up gang signs. I am in
Gang,
love.
gang. Yes, he was like, fuck you,
Y'all,
niggas.
I am the prettiest hood girl you probably gonna ever be. You're gonna be like, girl, you're a bougie. No.
No.
I am to a certain extent very bougie.
Right.
But I like.
I'm still from the streets.
I am from the streets.
Yeah.
So I'm not from the streets, but I'm from the streets.
You know how to navigate the
Yeah,
streets.
that's a good one. I know how to navigate the streets.
Yeah.
But it's something about the hood dudes that, he threw up
Just
that
keeps
gang
you coming.
sign. I was
Yes.
like,
Ooh,
slow.
open.
It was like open sesame. That's so sad. That is so sad. Y'all, I got a white collar husband.
I got a white collar husband.
That is so
silly.
funny.
But I mean, I had a good week. I mean, we were busy, we were working, but we had a good week. How about you?
I had a trifling week. It was trifling. It was busy for no reason. I was overwhelmed. It was trifling. So let's just cheers to
Not having a trifling week.
no, the week was trifling. It was trifling, but let's cheers to
Come on, Des.
a
Let's
fire
cheers.
dope ass weekend.
Yes, absolutely. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Hey. Woo. We ain't taking all that down because
we gotta
it's
get
a lot.
I was telling Grace the last time I got lit before a show, we had to stop in the middle of the show. You wasn't with us yet, Des. We were still recording from the house.
From the home. And she was like, you know what?
It was horrible. She was like, are you drunk?
I was like, are you okay? Like, is it okay?
No, we need to stop.
So we had to take a brief intermission.
Yeah,
but it was
a
all
cracker
good.
or something. But
She was like, do you have food? We have food. Do you need me to cook you something? We're in the house. Like, what do you want?
oh my
What do you
gosh.
want from
But
me?
you grow
You learn.
and you learn, and I know not to get lit before a show because I want to
you
get
can
through it.
get lit before a show.
I can't.
Okay,
Maybe
well-
you can.
I can
need to
disguise
get,
it.
Right. I need to get through the show, and it needs to be a good show. So yes. Anyways, this week was trifling. We're gonna move on because I don't want no more trifling weeks.
No more
ever.
trifling weeks.
No more trifling
Yes.
weeks. So hot topics.
Are we going to do the game or are we going to do the hot topic
I
first?
forgot we had a game.
Come on.
I forgot we
So
had
we're going to bring back a little game.
gang. Okay.
Game. So I'm going to ask you a
Okay.
would you rather.
Okay. So
And
the
you-
topic is like would you or would you not / would you rather.
Right.
Okay. You're gonna ask.
I'm going to ask would you rather and you're going to ask me would you or would you not.
Okay.
So do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. Would you rather be deeply in love with your soulmate or never meet your soulmate and be poor?
Deeply in love with my soulmate. Like, did we ask that? Yes, I would like to be deeply in love. Maybe you meant deeply in love with my soulmate and poor, and not deeply in
That's
love.
it.
I
That's
got
it.
you.
Okay.
I got you. Love ain't shit.
No,
I'm good.
I'm good, love.
I done been in love before, and I'm good.
I experienced that shit, and you know what? It's
I'm
good.
okay.
It's good and
It's
whatnot.
alright. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to have it,
Because I done experienced it already.
Give me the money. No, I'm just
Hey, once you've had it and you've not, it's okay. Like, just give me the
a lot of
money.
people, it's like marriage. You have a lot of friends that are like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. This fair, I want this.
And you
fairy
just looking
tale
at them like
marriage.
this.
Like, no, my friends already know. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm like, bro, like, listen, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. When you get married, when it's time for you to get married, I'm gonna be the happiest person in the world for you.
Right.
But I'm not gonna let you beat yourself up because you're not married at a certain point in
But
your
not
life.
for nothing, if you find the perfect mate or perfect, quote unquote, perfect for you,
Right.
because there is no one perfect out there, right?
Nah.
Because especially when you're married, we already know.
Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean,
I'm not perfect, so.
I'm not perfect either.
But I'm
and
not
I
perfect,
think-
but I still wanted a perfect
there
person.
you go. Like, do we not?
Right.
Do we all not want that?
Right. Okay, my question is would you or would you not?
Mhm.
Would you hell, I don't know. Would you date a millionaire that did not give head?
Yes, because I'll get head somewhere else.
See, that's not, you have to be with that one
You
person.
said date.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you be committed to a millionaire that did not, a billionaire, we'll make it a little bit, a billionaire that did not give head, that did not give oral sex?
What's the reason?
He just don't do it. He just
Then
don't,
we have
he
to
don't
find a
believe in it.
compromise. Like, are you going to allow someone else to do that for me?
Of course he's not. He's a man. Not gonna allow anything.
That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean nothing.
So okay, so if he allows that, would you allow him to be with another woman?
No, he could watch though.
Oh,
Why are you not giving
okay.
me no head?
He may not believe in it. Now, personally,
He
personally,
Jamaican.
personally, the time a guy says to me, I'm sorry, we're getting to know each other and we start talking about sex because that's the inevitable. Like,
Okay.
we're grown, we're gonna talk about sex, right?
Okay.
And he says, I really don't do head. Like, that's not my thing. He's gonna hear, and you remember you used to have the house phone. Like, no, you got to go. You will not.
A
supposed to be
million
here.
billionaire.
I don't care. I don't care. I like head.
I love head.
I love head.
It's
Say
a
it one more time.
magical
You gotta
thing.
say it again. I love head.
love head. Mm.
It's price. Like, I mean, really, how immature are you not to want
Not to give head, especially if you're in a committed relationship. Go down there, y'all exchanging juices anyway.
What women have you been with that allowed you to be with them and not make you give them head? Yeah, that's weak. Anyway, we can move on. We'll move on. We can talk about a headless Negro all day. You gonna not give head? Who does that?
Okay, would you rather go to this is so random, but would you rather go to a white person's fishing trip or a black person's barbecue?
A black part. First of all, I don't like mosquitoes.
You gonna be in mosquitoes at a barbecue. You gonna get ate up at a barbecue.
But at least I'm gonna be able to do the electric slide.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the wobble with it, and I'm gonna be able to eat some fire barbecue, even though I don't eat pork like that. Like I'm gonna eat some fire chicken
eat some
wings.
beef ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
It
walk around in our
depends.
chucks and our Daisy Dukes
Like I am right
with
now.
our family reunion shirts tied up. You know.
The one from 1999.
You know how we do. You know how we do.
Do you still have family reunion shirts in your
yes,
your drawer?
and I was talking. I told you I went to lunch with another couple today, and I was telling them that we have a family reunion coming up, and I need to attend. Like, first of all, I have a lot of uncles and aunts that are just getting older, and
you want to be
some
around.
of my yeah, or I just need to see them. You know, what if this is their last year, or it's coming up? I really just need to lay my eyes on them. I need to spend some time.
How often do you guys do family reunions?
They do it every 2 years, but I have not been since I was a teenager.
Really?
My parents used to still before
So
my mom got sick.
Go?
Well, I almost feel like I have to go this year because I really want to see a certain uncle.
Oh, okay.
And he's getting really bad.
Yeah, okay.
So I need it's
that.
in DC, and one of my favorite cousins is in DC.
Is it always in DC?
No,
Okay.
different places.
Okay.
It was just in Atlanta, and I did not go. That was horrible. Yeah,
That was
horrible.
right next door,
That
girl.
was
You ain't got no
horrible.
excuse for
I
that.
didn't even have to go to the festivities. I could have just been in
Come
the
on,
vicinity.
girl. You could have
I
been
don't
in the
know.
vicinity.
I know, but I really want to make my way to DC, Baltimore, and just have a grand old time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that,
Okay.
Okay, let me see what I got. I got a would you rather. Would you rather have average sex every day for the rest of your life or great sex once a year for the rest of your life?
That's a hard one because
Okay, I'll tell you what.
How often do we have average sex as a married couple?
I mean, right. It's probably something you're
sometimes
used to.
Have
Average sex. Like,
and
who
it's
has
okay.
time to have great sex
Like
all the freaking time?
Okay, so do I climax? Yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it's not like mind blowing.
No, but would I rather have mind-blowing sex once a year? I don't know. Maybe the mind-blowing sex would make me craze or crave
more
or
sex,
crazy.
right? So I'm gonna do average. I'm gonna do average sex.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because I mean, mind blowing. Yeah, like you said, if it's a mind blowing, I'm gonna want it again because I like sex.
But also, don't want it every day. I'm sorry. Average sex every day. That's like pull down. That's like a dude pulling his pants down to his knees and sticking it in. Like don't rape me. You know what I'm saying? That's rape. Don't rape me. Okay, I don't want that. Don't penitentiary rape me. Okay, no, I don't want it. I don't know. I'm still stuck.
So what would you rather have? You would rather have the average
now that
sex?
I think about it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I would rather have the great sex once a year. But then I'm like, if you give it to me one time and it's absolutely amazing, I'm gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be in the bushes. I'm gonna be peeking up at your ping pong. You know what I'm saying? Every night.
What's up?
Right,
What's up, baby?
right.
3 o'clock in the morning. What's up, baby?
How you doing? Yes, you did.
Be staring
You
over that
did
nigga.
that.
Be like, hey.
You did that. You put it all
For
up in my...
364 days a year.
Right.
And I'm waiting for that one day.
That one day.
No,
for me
I'm not
to
doing
just
that.
have 6. No. So I think I am with y'all. I'm going to go average
every day. Yeah, because it's just like you're masturbating every day.
Yeah.
Masturbation is like...
It is average. Sometimes.
It's sometimes. Wait, sometimes. It's a little intense.
It be. Hey, when you ain't climax like you really wanted to in a minute.
And then you like...
That one, man, your toes be... But speaking of toes.
Come on, give me another one.
Would you or would you not get your toes sucked or suck someone else's toes the first time you have intercourse?
Not sucking toes.
Okay.
Especially not the first time because I'm a germaphobe. Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you can definitely suck my toes first time.
Neither nor for me. Sorry.
Why?
I don't like toes. I don't even touch like
you don't touch your
wash
toes?
my feet, but I'm not like polishing my toes. Like I don't like toes. Like it's like
Look, okay, so
no. That's a no for me.
This is gonna weird you out. Cause I'm just
I'm already weirded out. I don't even know what to say. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so I randomly just smell my husband's feet. Like I would take his toes and just...
That was a good one, Des. I ain't gonna lie.
I would take his toes and just put them on I'll sniff his armpits.
You know what? I sniff Sean's armpits.
See,
why is it that they smell so good?
I don't know. It's like the natural must.
Yes,
but you could get out the shower. You don't have to put nothing on. It could be the soap. It's just something that just... And I only smell his feet if he's out the shower. Okay, if we're in the bed,
I'm not smelling
his
grown
feet.
ass man feet.
I'm smelling his feet.
But what I smell, I do smell Paisley's feet, like
a baby.
Yeah, I put her little feet and I kiss her little feet because they're so cute. But Sean, grown feet, no, ma'am, ain't no telling where them feet been walking and.
Well, once they're out the shower, I know they're clean.
So he had to come from the shower to the bed.
That's fine. I'm just smelling them. I'm not kissing them and licking them. I'm just smelling them.
You know what? Whatever goes in your bedroom, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I am here for it. I'm just like me personally. I'm not a foot person. Okay. I really don't like my. Sean can rub my feet, but don't like pick with them. Like don't pay so much attention to them because I don't like feet. It grosses me out. It gives me like chills. I'm like. Ugh.
Okay,
I don't like
so
that.
Everybody has like their
thing,
their
right?
thing.
Yeah, don't ever touch my feet.
I mean, I don't care. I'll smell his feet.
That's sweet.
I would,
but some people have.
I would probably.
I just had a friend. I just had a friend. She said she met this guy. I'm telling you. Come on. Telling your tea.
We're not going to tell the name. Oh, see, I wouldn't smell no feet that look like that.
Oh, that's bad.
My husband has nice feet.
Sean does too.
He has
really great feet.
But they're wide and fat like his fingers, but they're nice feet for a guy.
Sean just has really toenails are clear, really doesn't really have to do much to him.
A nice toe bed.
Yeah, it's like far back. Like, gosh, how did you get blessed with that?
You don't have no fungi or nothing.
Like, that's nice.
That's not
right.
Tiffany Haddish up in here.
Right. Okay.
Tell me about this friend.
So she said she just met this dude, and she's been talking to him or whatever and whatnot, and just over text and phone calls, and they're asking like these little relevant questions just to get to know each other. Some of them are sexual, some of them are not.
That's sexy.
But he keeps asking her for toe
titty
pics.
I say titty pics, but toe pics.
That is disgusting. That would turn me off.
Maybe he has a fetish, and honestly, that would turn me on.
Okay. My question: do you have a fetish?
I would say no, only because I'm open for anything within the realms of some morally, with human beings, human beings,
right. Yes, woo, yes. Some people thought process go far, but yes, I got you.
But I would be down for anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been a no for me, sir.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
Like, I
No.
wouldn't even told him no. He just would have been left on red.
You could suck my toes and then I leave you on
But
red.
that's okay, though. That's what, be who you are. Ask me for what you want.
Yeah.
So I can know, you're not the person for me. And then you can
Exactly.
move on.
Right.
You don't have to spend all this time
But
on me.
suck these toes
Yeah,
first, because I know
don't
if
put your
you're
mouth on my
asking me
toes.
to suck my toes on the
Oh,
first
I almost
date,
threw up in my mouth. Y'all, let's get off of toes. Do you have another one? Do you have another
okay,
one?
I got another one. Would you? Wait, fuck. Would you rather? Would you rather allow your best friend to have their dream life, or you have $2 million in your pocket?
Ooh, I will let my friend have her dream life.
Really?
Absolutely, because I know either one of my best friends will make sure I'm good.
Absolutely. The same.
Yeah,
The same.
yeah.
Because
And vice versa.
right, if my best friend has their dream life, I know they're wealthy, I know they're successful, and I know they're going to include me. And even if they don't include me by giving me money, they're
They'll
going to
put me
introduce
on.
me
Like,
to it.
Hence
Yes.
LeBron and Rich.
Hello.
Period.
Period. Point blank.
And here, I won't even have $2 million in my house. I have $2 billion.
Hello. Or you could be like Cootie, who filmed Kanye's
yes,
thing and be
yes.
up 30 million because
30
you had it and you
million.
sold it to Netflix.
Ain't that crazy?
You know what? I'm about to stop deleting all my videos.
Yes.
I need to start keeping my video. I was telling my husband, I was like, I really need to invest in a larger like SD card. So, but them shit's high.
Yeah, they high. I need to go ahead and get my camera.
The one that I want is like almost $300. But it's a good one, so I think I'm gonna invest. But I gotta record these people before they get all famous, and then
I
got
know, right? And then
they
they act like, they don't. Because
You
I
know
still
me.
got your content.
Hello.
Yeah,
I still got that other video you don't want me to show either.
I'm weak. You got any more?
No, I'm good. You
Okay.
got some more?
I'm good.
Okay.
That was good. I
That
like
was
game.
good. So look, let me ask you. We're gonna get into hot topics right now. First thing I want to talk about, or because we always have to do the sad
We always
first.
do. Yeah.
I hate it. Rest in peace.
Like I was
What?
speechless.
Don't you start crying.
No.
Okay.
But I mean, because
I mean,
was
if you do, it's okay.
First of all, we had just finished talking about them.
We had just finished talking.
And I was speechless. That was one person I was speechless.
Yes, rest in peace to Tracy Braxton.
Tracy Braxton.
Yes.
I mean, I think more so because of the way she passed. When you hear about some people having a rough life,
Yeah.
you gotta think that God says at some point, I'm gonna give you some grace,
Right.
But she did have a lot of blessings. She did. We just saw where she was frustrated a lot about the way she felt when it came to her and her sisters,
Right, especially in the entertainment
in
industry.
Right. But she had a lot of blessings, you know,
absolutely.
opposed to that.
She was one of my favorite Braxtons.
Yes,
I love Tamar when I first saw her, but I mean, I love all the Braxtons because they have different personalities.
they really do.
And the fact that Miss
Tamar was a
Evelyn,
mess, though.
she,
But I loved her. I love her. She's just a mess. Ooh, Jesus. Like Wendy Williams, just
I know.
a mess.
but I love them, and I feel so sad for them because
Yeah.
I know I don't know personally how close knit they were, but you can see like just watching them on television how close knit they were, and they only had one brother, and they were just such a close knit family, and to lose someone
Yeah.
in
And
that
it hit-
manner,
right.
yeah,
It hit home for me.
me too.
Because my sister, is a cancer survivor.
And my mom is a cancer survivor, right?
So, if just 2 years ago when she was diagnosed and I could have lost her,
Right.
that would have been devastating. So I don't
Right.
I don't ever want to feel that. My
And
heart goes out to them.
I was witness to her journey in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so heartbreaking to see someone go through something. And when she would have her moments, I'm like, just okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Shauna walked out one time.
That's a lot to deal with.
It is. And I was like,
and she didn't tell me at first that
did she not?
She didn't tell me that, at first when you get your mammogram, they say, we see something, we need to send you back. She didn't tell me that part. Mm-hmm. She only told me they found and they said it's cancer, right? So when she first told me, I was at work. I immediately went to the bathroom and called my mom, and I was bawling. I'm just so tired of her having to go through stuff. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. I remember that. She probably don't even know that, but I'm so blessed that she is a survivor, but my heart definitely goes out to the Brastons because they're very close.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hate cancer. Fuck cancer.
Yeah, all day long.
All day long, because I remember seeing my mom in the hospital, and she was like on the brink of just not being here. Yeah. And luckily, through prayer and her treatment and her doctor was amazing. Yes. And to have someone care for her the way that he and his team care for her was amazing. Right. And to see her now the way she is, but prior, I was just like, man, I'm gonna be an orphan.
I know it's
terrible.
Sad. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, cancer is horrible, but
prayers to them.
Prayers to them. Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about Jesse.
Girl, did he skate out on what is it, jail time?
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I don't feel like he should have been in jail. Like, our resources could have been utilized other ways, and
make him pay though.
Make him pay,
because that was ridiculous.
Like, you don't have to lie to us. You don't have to lie to kick it. You know what I'm saying?
He clearly had to lie to kick it.
He lied to kick it, but at the same time, he did not have to be incarcerated for lying. Because, I mean, how many people lied to the police? How many people lied to authorities? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, the fact that he's out right now on bond is good. I know he's on a fast. I think he's going to be on like a no food fast until Easter. He did a no food fast for Lent. Mm-hmm. So I'm, excuse me. I'm thinking that's why he kind of mentioned that, if something happens to me, it wasn't my fault. Maybe he's delusional right now. Because, I mean, when I'm hungry.
Listen. And when you're fasting, a lot of people don't know that. When you're fasting, your spirit is very heightened.
Right.
You're not operating from just who you are.
Think about Jesus in them 40 days.
Baby, you're good. Mm-hmm. He started hearing the devil, the snakes, the trees.
Everybody started
talking to him, tempting him. So you can only imagine the person that's fasting. But I hate that he lied. I hate that he felt like he had to do that because he comes from a very, very talented family.
Right.
And he's talented himself.
What's his sister name? The one who played it? Journey Smollett.
I love me some Journey,
East
girl.
Bayou.
She is one of my favorites.
Yes,
she is one of the most underrated actress ever in life. Everything she touched goes to hell. I hate to say that. It only does one
East
season.
Bayou?
No, I'm saying but
the TV shows.
The TV, but they are great series.
What was that good series that they were in? It was like a timepiece. That kind of oh my god!
And I watched it, y'all. It was so good. It was like, what do you call that?
Look, I'm gonna look it up, but you go ahead. But I'm gonna look it up. Journey Smollett.
Journey is the most underrated actress ever in life, and I hate that he felt like he had to do that because he was really from Mari, Tia, Tamara, Taj, just a really great, relatable and talented family.
Lovecraft Country. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Great. HBO. Great.
But they canceled that season.
After the first season.
It was so good,
also Underground. They canceled it. It's like everything she touches is amazing, but they cancel it. I don't know what it is, but she's underrated. Girl. She's amazing. Eve's Bayou was amazing. I don't know. I will watch anything she's
a gem. I love her.
Even the Tyler Perry movie she played in was amazing. I could watch it over and over and over.
I think we could watch any Tyler Perry movie, as corny as they are.
What's the new one? The Halloween Boo. I can't watch that.
I didn't watch it, but you know which one I could watch is what's the one with homegirl who dumped the husband in the water? He was like a little cripple.
Oh, Diary of a Mad Black
Diary
Woman.
of a Mad Black
Baby,
Woman.
now that one I can watch.
Look, okay, so speaking of Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. So what do you feel about Netflix wanting to do this new little thing where they're trying to figure out whether or not your subscription is being utilized at your home? Did you not hear that?
People do anything for money.
Well, see, so they're testing.
We already paying $17.99.
No, baby. It's more than that, okay?
Wait, is it
more? $20.
It might be $21.99.
It's $20. First of all, how you know how many homes I got?
Right.
I live in Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
You feel me?
Okay.
I live in Birmingham, Huntsville, Montgomery.
Birmingham, New Orleans, Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, all the places.
Like, don't bring me. Don't put me in no box.
So I'm trying
Just
to
take
figure
my
out
$21 and
how
keep it
they're
moving.
going to like test this out, because they're trying to test out how they can stop other people from sharing accounts.
Right.
No, you can't do that.
It's a million, billion, trillion, gazillion people in the world, and you're telling me you're getting people. What, 1 million plus people have an account with Netflix, and that's not enough for you.
Netflix is $1 billion entity.
You getting my money? It's
Sit
coming
your
out my
ass
account
down.
every
Sit your
month.
ass down, Netflix.
Yeah, sit down.
I ain't got time for you.
But if you need somebody to star in a movie, just call me.
just call us.
The number 205-639. Yeah, I need a spot. You know, I need a job. Okay,
Right, but you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But you being wrong.
Y'all
but
tripping.
I get it. Look,
I
but
trip. Y'all
look,
tripping.
when they call you for, I get it though. You know, you don't want to leave no money on the table. You know, I got you. But it's a little bit much though. It's a little much.
Okay, so also I wanted to talk to you. I don't know if you saw Kylie Jenner had talked about her postpartum issues after having her second baby.
Wow.
So
She's been ghost, right? Like
she's been ghost,
yeah.
and she was just like, stop pressuring moms to be back
Right.
mentally or physically after themselves. So
Right.
how do you feel about that as a mom of 2 young girls? Because I think you would have to eventually later on in life let them know, like, hey, once you have a child with your husband or who, whatever you want to do, this is what's going to happen. This is how you're going to feel.
For me, that subject is very it's a sore spot for me. It's a sore spot for me because I had a friend that committed suicide because of postpartum. And then it started to make me look back at my behaviors after I had my child. And I was like, oh my God. And I think I was talking to you one time and because you were my mentor at work. And I was like, you would come to my desk and I would be like in tears, like just, and I didn't know why I was in tears. I knew they were fucking with me at work, but
it's more than that.
But it was more than that. Like, why am I crying over this job? And it could have been a lot of things. I was dealing with that at the same time. My mother had just gotten sick. At the same time, my sister is dealing with cancer. At the same time, I just birthed a baby,
and you still have to take care of that child.
And I still have to take care of that my household because I had another child. So I feel so strongly about this. Like I feel so strongly that I literally I went to trampoline park on Sunday, and I met a girl that went to UA with me.
Okay.
And we just were in conversation, and I brought up another guy that went to school with us. Like, we went to UA, so all the Black people know each other.
Of course.
All right. So I brought up another guy that I saw a couple of weeks ago, which is the husband of my friend that committed suicide. And I said, he had the boys. They were so sweet, and I got to see the boys, and it was just, good, stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I try to get in touch with him as much as possible, and because that's how my husband passed. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I would have never brought that up. Needless to say, I'm really trying to get them on the podcast, both of them at the same time. So, because it really needs to be talked about, because women are going through it, and the fact of the matter is, we don't even know we're going through it.
We don't, excuse me. I had postpartum really, really severely when I had Warren.
Wow.
I didn't know it. And I didn't know how to express it because I was a teenage mother. So it's like, okay, so I need to figure out what to do with this child. And I remember taking him home from the hospital because he came home a week later because he had jaundice. So he had to stay in the hospital.
Okay.
So when I took him home, I looked at him. I was like, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with you. And I think I was so still embarrassed from having a child at such a young age that I didn't know how to ask for help. So I had to like internalize all of that.
Yeah.
So that was really, really, really hard for me. And I didn't know how to reach out for help.
Yeah.
So I totally understand postpartum, and I totally understand, but I didn't have the body issues as far as like trying to snap back in shape like we do have now.
Because honestly, back then, 20 years ago, 19 years ago.
20 years ago.
No, don't say it like that. But 19 years ago, that wasn't a big thing.
He'll be 21 in November.
He will be 21.
He'll be 21 in November.
Oh my God,
he can
Warren.
purchase liquor for me.
Oh my God.
Yes.
He's going to purchase liquor for us.
For us, like, baby,
Get that.
Right. So, but it's like you said, there really wasn't much outlet for us.
Yeah, and then there was not social media, so that pressure wasn't on us.
Right.
So, but for her, in her being on her platform, this is so important. This is valuable information. Right. This is the way that a Kardashian can really change lives by speaking out about something so serious and something so needed and something that needs to have
relatable,
so much more awareness to it. This is the way you get to people. This is the way you make a change.
Right. And I'm so happy that she just got on and she was just like, look, I'm dealing with postpartum. This is what it is. And moms, like, take care of yourselves. Make sure you do you, and it's okay.
It's okay.
I think it's important to tell them that it's okay and it will be okay, because you legit have to take care of a whole human being, and that's hard.
I don't know if postpartum stops at like
the
baby being a newborn. I'm still
stressed.
My kid will be 4 in like a couple of months, and I'm stressed.
I'm 21 and I'm still stressed. He a young black man out here.
I'm stressed. Like, it's hard being a mother. That's another title for another topic for another podcast.
Yeah,
but it's really hard being a mom because we're looked at. I'll give you just an example, a small example, and we'll move on.
Shit, you ain't gotta give me no example. Go ahead, because I know it.
Right. Just this is for our listeners, because we do have some listeners that are not moms.
Right.
And I'm gonna bring another thing up. Okay. So it's like this. I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. Okay, but I do remember this. I said I was gonna bring this up because I was watching Ladies of Real Estate of Atlanta. Of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you remember the chocolate girl? Oh, she's so pretty.
All of them so doggone pretty.
They're so pretty. She's so pretty. The chocolate one with the body, like the body. Yeah, I can't remember her name right now, but she was feeling mother shamed, like because she was feeling like she was on the outside because she wasn't a mom yet. And one of the light skinned girls was trying to tell. I don't know their name. I can't think of their name for nothing. One of the light skinned girls was trying to tell her that she's a broker. No, she's a lawyer. She's a closing attorney. That's what she is. She was trying to tell her it's not because of you're not being a mom. I'm not discrediting you not being a mom, but I don't want to be discredited that I am a mom.
Right.
Like, that's what I know. That's my experience. You know what I'm saying? She was feeling like, you know how when, look, I got kids at home. I ain't even got time to deal with this. Like, why does it have to be that you have kids? Because I got kids at home.
Because
I don't
got
have
kids.
You may be like, I got a whole bunch of files on my desk. I ain't got time to deal with that, because that's your thing. That's the thing that takes up the space in your mind and in your heart. The thing that takes up the space in my mind and my heart is my children.
Exactly. And I know you say you weren't on social media
recently.
Yeah. But I recently saw like a little snippet of Mary J. Blige doing an interview.
Okay.
And the guy was asking her about not having kids.
Right.
And she was like, I ain't got time to be trying to find no babysitter to ask people to do this and do that. I want to get up and go. And I can relate to that at this point in my life. I can relate to that because when I want to get up and go, I want to get up and go. I don't want to have to be like, damn, now do I have to find somebody? And not the shame people who have to find babysitters.
Hit me. Me, y'all. I'm her.
I was waiting for you to just, raise that little finger.
She is
that little church finger.
I am her.
But that's not the shame people who have kids, because I was at that point in my life. But also, I had someone always readily available to watch my baby if I needed.
That must be nice.
It was. Yeah. It was very, very nice. So I was blessed in that aspect. But I get what she was saying. Kids ain't for everybody.
Yeah, I feel like if you rich though, like
you got nannies, but you don't want to leave your baby with anybody.
Why?
Because humans are evil.
I'm saying you don't have to leave your baby with anybody. They can travel with you.
They can travel with you. The nanny can come with you. If I'm on stage, you better put them little mics on that little baby ear.
Exactly, the little earphones, and you just come with me. You don't have no life, no way. Just come. You find one that don't have no life. She just want to take care of she just want to take care of children. Like this is her life purpose.
First of all, this life that you about to embody,
girl, this about to be lit. You don't even know it.
You about to be flying private jets and shit.
Just holding the baby.
Just holding the baby, right. I'm tired. Look, let me get a little junior.
Right. So, I get it. Yeah. I get it. But the whole postpartum thing is very sensitive. It's a very sensitive subject. It's really something that if people have dealt with it, they definitely need to speak out about it, because one little sentence, one time, your even small platform can see one person. One person can see it, and it can help that one person.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you have any more hot topics?
Girl, ain't got nothing.
I do want to say, first of all,
I thought you had something else.
I don't know if I did or not, but I do want to say, every time I get on social media, I see Jamie and her little daughter Tinsley. Did you see?
Oh yeah, they're so cute, so cute.
I was like, that is like, first of all, that could be your little baby.
Oh no, mine's skewy all day.
Okay, so
they're definitely, at this point in their life, they're going to be little AKs. They're future AKs. Now I don't know. By the time they get teenagers, they may be like, I hate my mom. I hate my life.
No.
AK, anything my mom stands for, I don't like it. I don't know. I just pray that they, love themselves and love God. That's it.
The way little Tansy had that little pinky up,
I'm
not
going to in the front with her little self. I just love
a leader.
Tansy. Oh yeah,
she is definitely a leader,
and she's not scared.
She's not. Oh my God,
she is not.
Have you ever met her in person?
Have I seen Tinsley in person? I don't think so. Yes, because she's come to chapter meets.
Okay.
Yeah.
She is cutie. She is her mother's child.
She is with so much personality.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into the topic?
Girl, yeah, we got a topic, girl. We got a topic. What is it? I'm just playing. I got it. Okay, we're gonna talk about, do you love the person more than you like them? I don't know about y'all. I had to put my phone down.
Okay, put it down. Do you need to take a little sip?
Girl, I've been sipping. I've been sipping.
Who was that at the end? They say.
This is why I can't drink, you guys. This is why. Anyway, yeah. Have you ever been around? And honestly, it can go for more than just your partner, your spouse. Like, you can have some friends.
Relationships.
Yeah.
Relationship.
You can have some friends that you love, but you don't want to be around. Yeah, I can't. You negative. Like, you every time I come around, I got to give you some money. Like every time,
I ain't about to give you no money.
Every time I come around, I got to speak life into you. I got to, like, you can't never speak life into me. Like, I got to, you know what I'm
saying? Speak life into yourself, nigga.
Nah, I'm good. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with speaking life into you, but don't drain me.
I'll speak life into you. Don't ask me for no money because gas is high.
Listen.
Let me tell you, because
I
gas
can't.
is high.
I can't.
Everything high.
I just need to find my bicycle. Okay. I can't. And then now they want us to come back to work when gas is $5.
Fuck. I mean, my motherfucker. It is.
I drive a big.
Well, we got a whole 2,500 out there.
Yeah.
That boy, yesterday he put in $80 and it wasn't even full.
Nope. It takes $90
for your truck.
For the truck.
No.
Yes, $90.
Okay,
and it'd be gone in 2 days.
I be bitching about $38 because it barely took me $30 with premium to fill up my tank.
So do you still put premium in there now?
Hell yeah. I mean, I have to.
Oh,
it's a Benz.
Okay.
I mean, you can't put nothing else in
Yeah.
there. I'm not trying to have no mechanical
issues with no Benz,
okay.
girl. You might as well buy a new one at that point.
And it's paid off? No. Okay. And Warren puts in the gas anyway because he drives it more than I do. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm just like,
I mean, what a lit fellow to be driving a Benz at 20. You know what I'm saying? He cute and he driving a white Benz.
I told him, I was like, bro, you like fly getting out of the Benz all the time. He was like, yeah, that's fine, but it ain't mine.
Yeah, that's sweet. You know how guys are.
I know.
Your daughter, if you would have had a daughter, flossing, stunting, all of it.
Stunting like your mama.
Stunting like your mama. It's mine.
I love it.
You riding in the old hoopsie, but look what I'm riding in, girl. It's your mama's. No, it ain't.
It's
Who
mine.
riding in it? But anyway, we get back to the topic. Yeah, so
love and love. I mean, love or like or love.
When you're with a certain person for so long, I think you grow out of liking them because certain things arise, certain situations, certain environments, things that are going on with you personally, and you just can grow out of easily. I
mean, that's what anybody, like your brother, your sister, your sibling, like your mother, your father. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't like you right now. I still love you. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to fuck with you.
I think love keep you coming back to a person.
Does it?
Yeah, because even if you think about, like, man, this dude really treats her like shit, right? Mm-hmm. And she still with him. You gotta think it gotta be love, because she clearly can't like the way she's being treated. No, you can't tell her that's not love. She knows she loves her. She loves him, or he loves her.
See, I'm gonna tell my friend, I'm like, bitch, look.
It may not be love. It may not be love on his side, but she loves him. But she may not like her
ass into, like, look, that he don't like you or love you the way that you love and like him.
Yeah, but love is definitely keeping her coming back.
So, do you like your spouse all the time?
Oh, absolutely not.
Look, we were doing
absolutely not.
We were working yesterday.
Do I like him today? I'm just kidding. Keep going. Keep going. I like
it today. It's a minute by minute, day by day thing.
Definitely. You say y'all were working.
We were working yesterday, and the girl, she was like, y'all are so cute. Y'all just like blah, blah, blah. And she was like, y'all work together? And he was like, yeah, we work together in every aspect. We work together on our regular job. We work out. We do this. And she was like, y'all still like each other? He said, sometimes.
Yeah.
And she was like, I appreciate that honest answer.
Right.
Because it is a sometimes thing. Like, bro, you get on my fucking nerve right now, but I still love you.
Yeah. Do you have to like your spouse or your partner to continue on in the relationship? I think that's the main question that people are going to ask.
I think so. Because if I don't like you, that means there's no possibility of me loving you. So I have to like you.
I think different than that, because I feel like you can love a person and the love that you have for that person continues to make you want to spend time with them or be in their space, because when you love a person, like, you only, even if they're horrible, it's like you see that ounce of light in them. you see that ounce of positivity in them. You see that ounce of good in them. And you like, it's almost like a crackhead. They always chasing that first high. You know what I'm saying? That first high be fire. And I feel like when you love somebody, you know you fell in love with them for a reason, right? And you're like, I know you can be this person I fell in love with. I know you can. You just choosing not to. Hence why I don't like your ass.
But is that going to keep you?
It's not going to keep you happy. It's not going to keep you fulfilled. But it will keep a person there.
But if I'm not happy and if I'm not fulfilled, why am I there?
People ask themselves.
Hey,
a lot of people ask themselves.
That's a question.
And I think a lot of it is scared. I think they're
the
just
fear
the dating
of the unknown,
right? The fear of the unknown. The dating pool is fucked up with pee.
So I heard.
Yeah, we don't know, but
the
that's
dating
what's
pool is full of piss.
Full of piss.
It
is full of piss. And I heard a little, boo boo. I just what I hear. I don't know.
A little turd here and there. A little turd floating around.
Yes. Yeah, like this fear starting over. That's
and what other people would say too, because people.
I don't give a fuck what nobody gonna say.
I don't care what anybody would have to say, but at the same time, we live in such a just like a society. Yeah, because we want to flaunt and show what we're doing. So
Not me.
If this year I'm with homeboy over here, and then next year I'm with homeboy over here, I'm gonna look and be like, damn, bitch, what happened to him?
Because personally, I've said it myself.
Me too.
I've seen a girl on social media with one guy.
You're right.
And the next year and a half, she's on social media with
another guy.
Showing his hand, showing her walking with a totally different dude hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop showing. And I'm to myself, I said, I wish she would just stop showing these dudes and wait till she get married.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. But I'm also that girl, show
Live
them.
your life.
If you want to show them. Like, so people are going to say what they want to say. You got to do what you want to do, period. Right. Do what you want to do. And whatever makes you happy, because ain't nobody going to live in that house. Ain't nobody going to be with this person. Ain't nobody going to sleep with this person but you.
Space but you.
Period.
And I mean, I do. I'm a little judgy-wudgy, was a bear sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard that. A lot of people are, though. A lot of people are.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, dang, because I'm such a private person.
Yeah.
I feel like people should be private with who they are with.
Yeah.
Because you just want to just keep some kind of decorum and just keep some kind of privacy about your life. Like, you don't have to always put everything out on social media.
Yeah.
And that's so taboo to say because we are people who like to put certain... So we like to put things out on social media.
Yeah.
But we're doing it for a different reason. Like, I'm not going to, God forbid, something happens to my husband and we're not together anymore. Right. And I'm not going to be out here flaunting myself with someone else unless I know, like, it's solidified.
What if he doing?
Then that's on him.
Oh, okay. I'm petty Betty.
No, I'm not petty Betty.
I'm petty Betty.
I'm not.
So you showing that?
Because I already know.
I got you.
If you show, I already know my husband. He's more private than I am. So he ain't going to do that. But if he does.
Right. I was about to say, you never know what a person
will do. She ain't me, first of all. Okay, she ain't me.
No, she ain't you, but she, these chicks are thirsty.
They are thirsty.
They're thirsty Teresas, okay?
Shit, she might even tag me on a post. Ass might tag me on a post. Be
listen,
like,
they are thirsty Teresas.
Chilling.
That's our title for the show. Thirsty Teresas.
Thirsty.
Listen, and
who's
they don't.
Teresa?
Thirsty Teresas, honey. These are the women that don't care. They don't care that your man is married. They don't care who he with. They just like, I see my opportunity and I'm going for it. Thirsty Teresas. So they
body slam them hoes.
But Teresa, let me tell you about Thirsty Teresa.
What you gonna
She
tell
got her body done. She finer than a motherfucker, okay? She a Coke bottle, friend.
She don't have no substance.
She a Coke bottle. You see me? You see, she one of them girls. You like this.
She ain't
you
got
like,
no substance.
Friend. You like this. You like this at night. At 12 o'clock at night, strolling. Eating on your Twizzler.
Be like,
You eating on your Twizzler and you strolling and you see him with that bitch. You be like, nigga, this so bullshit.
so
It don't
silly.
even matter what type of substance she got. This bitch can have an elementary school, education. Like, who cares? She looks amazing. Why? Why me, Lord? Why me?
Why me?
Yeah, so, I mean, shucks.
Thirsty Teresa.
Thirsty Teresa.
Come on, Teresa.
That bitch a hoe.
She's a hoe. She's a hoe.
That is so funny.
But honestly, I just feel like there are gonna always be times where you don't like your partner.
Oh, yeah.
And there are gonna be times where you feel like you don't really love your partner.
How do you get back into like, because we always say, man, I just want to be in love. I want to feel loved. I want to be in love. How do you get back in like with your partner?
Communication. Like, why are we out of sync?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. If
Yeah.
you're willing to talk about it, because if I feel it, I know you feel it.
Yeah.
Right? So we need to learn how to get back in sync. Let's do things together.
I was just about to say, what made you like him from, because you didn't love him from the start.
No.
What made you like him from the start? I think
Honestly-
that's something that a person needs to go back to.
And this is what we always go back to. What made me love him from the start, or like him from the start, was his just ability to go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
When I re-met him at his birthday party,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "You want to give me a kiss?" He was like, "Yeah." And he gave me a kiss, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't even know why I asked him to kiss me, because I don't do that.
Yeah,
But
you
I
just
was like,
felt
yeah.
something.
And then I was like, okay, well, we went to the reggae club afterward. We had a good time,
Yeah.
and I just felt really comfortable with him.
Yeah.
So I just, and we still get back to that. And when we get back to that, and when we have fun, and when we're out and we're like just vibing, that's what makes me like feel like really deeply in love with him,
Yeah.
because I feel like that's what we were from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a person needs to definitely sit with themselves. If they look at their partner and like, I don't like this person right now, because
Right.
that's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
That's a real thing, not liking who you're with. That person, you personally, not your spouse, you need to get in a space where you are in meditation, in prayer, whatever you do, and you need to say to yourself, what was that first thing that made me like, not fall in love,
But like,
that made me like this person?
I'm so glad you brought that up, because once I started therapy, and once I started meditating, and then once I started being grounded and being intentional about making just better mental, emotional, spiritual moves for myself,
Right.
I realized, I was like, okay, so that has to include my husband, but I have to include I did this for myself first,
Mhm.
but I'm still in a relationship, in a partnership with
Yeah.
someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm in a partnership, in a relationship with him, I still have to work on that, even if he's not even working on it himself.
Because most time they're not.
They're not.
Y'all not going to be working on it at the same time.
But maybe he is, and maybe
Yeah.
he's doing it in his own way that I don't know.
Right.
Because men are different, and
Yeah.
especially black men.
Yeah.
They're kind of hesitant to share what they're doing, even though they can trust us, they love us, they relate to us, they married us for a reason. But I think it's just a stigma in black men to just suppress their feelings
Yeah.
and how they truly feel for someone. But I see a shift in him,
Yeah.
because there's a shift in me. So I feel like since there's a shift in me and there's a shift in him, then we're going to eventually just get to that place where there's a connectedness.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
people have to realize that when you've been with someone for so long,
Long
you're
time.
going to get to a place where You don't like them.
And there's going to be a disconnect.
And there will be a disconnect. And
Yeah.
that's what it is. Either you will get over the hump or you won't.
Or you will not.
You know, it sounds so simple, you know, but it really isn't.
It's not, because we're two different beings. We've talked about this.
Yeah. Come from two different foundations.
Right.
Come from two different families.
Right.
Raised two different ways.
And we're going to grow differently.
And we're going to at different paces.
At different paces. And even though we're in the same household, we share the same life, we share the same lifestyles and some similarities, but we're different people.
Right.
So I'm going to grow a different way. You're going to grow a different way. And there's going to be some tension.
Yeah.
When there's growth, right?
Right.
So if you're growing and I'm growing, but you're growing in a different way and I'm growing in a different way, we need to sit down and talk about that. Like, okay, so I noticed you're doing this and you notice that I'm doing this. Like, so how do we come together in order to be better for us?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's nothing like being, you know, with someone that you literally do not like. I mean, transparent moment. I have been at a place where I just do not like my husband.
You look at that nigga and be like,
and I have to literally make myself be positive around him.
Yeah.
Because the first thing that comes to my mind is
fuck you.
Period. And why are you talking to me? Because you got to think about when you were in elementary school or middle school or high school, when you didn't like somebody that was around, you be like, this
throw some sand in their eyes.
Yo mama, you ugly. Right. You know, you
stupid
just,
big ass shoes.
Yeah. You just want to be super negative to that person. And you have to like go into this place where you're like, okay, listen, it's taking way more energy out of me.
That's when I meditate.
Super negative to this person. And I had to realize that I had to figure out, okay, Ladonna, you gotta calm down. Listen, like,
is this when you're PMSing? Because it's always when I'm PMSing. Okay.
When I'm PMSing,
it's the hormones for me.
Yeah, when I'm, it's not that. But when I get to, because it's seasonal. Yeah. I think it's seasonal in relationships. You know, some seasons you're like all about your spouse. You're like, oh my God, this is the best person in life.
Love you.
You
pieces.
Like, I just want to bite your cheeks off.
I want to sniff your toes.
And I want to suck your peen. Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And some days. Put it in
my mouth like a pacifier.
Right, put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Put it in my mouth.
In my motherfucking mouth.
And some days, you just be wanting to knock them out with the left, right. You know what I'm saying? Uppercut.
Or take that knife out the drawer, that really sharp one, and just...
Really? Yeah, I feel like I'd had one of them times. Yeah, I'd had one of them times. You know, I was gonna say you going too far, but I think I had it one of them times. I ain't gonna lie.
I would hate to hear what they have to say about us. Because we're so more emotional.
We are, but we think we are, but our husbands are emotional in their minds. Really like mine, he's more vocal about his emotions.
Mine's not.
Right, but I'm sure in his mind he think of some stuff. Right,
I've had these moments where I'm like, you know what? I know I be tired of his shit, but in real life, I respect him because I know good and goddamn well that I'm a motherfucker. Okay. And he keeps his cool. Like, that is one thing that keeps me in love with him.
Right.
And in like with him because he's the cool guy. Like, he really keeps his cool. He keeps his calm. Like, he keeps me grounded.
Oh, and you know another thing? When you are in when you do not like your mates, you have to make sure you have a strong friend. Because what we do as females, we go and vent to our friends. Hallelujah. And then the next day, we're back with our man, and our friends are like, I was just ready to F him up for you. But she needs to understand that today I needed to vent to you because I didn't like him. But I still love him. And you know what I'm saying?
Yes, transparent moment. Okay, I got a story.
Okay.
So me and my husband were like at a disagreement. And when we're at a disagreement, he just don't like to talk.
Yeah.
So I was just like, why are you even like tripping over a certain thing? So I was talking to my homegirl and I was texting her, but and me, I really don't care. I had made a mistake and text him because he was like one of the last people that I text. I really don't care.
Yeah.
And then I told her, and I was just like, laugh out loud. And he was like, well, why are you talking to your friend? I'm like, nigga, calm down, because I know goddamn well I'm in that motherfucking group message at one point in a time. Right.
Course, yes.
And then he ain't had nothing to say. So I'm just like, miss me with all those fake ass fucking feelings, okay? Because you cannot get mad at me because I said something about you to my homegirl. And he got over it.
Yeah. Of course.
Like, nigga.
I thought you said
we be talking. Okay?
Right. We do, and we try not to talk in a group text. Like I don't do group texts with my husband.
No. I do single.
Right.
It was a single.
Right.
It was a single text.
But they will put us in a group text in a
minute.
minute. If y'all think men don't have group texts, y'all are lying. Y'all are just really
Okay, so when Sean is in his group text, do you do like that little eye? Like,
honestly, I don't.
Me
I
neither.
don't. Because I really want to give him right. I can't see. It's too many going. They're going too fast for me.
It's
but
my
no, I'm
vision.
just kidding.
It's my vision. Because if my vision wasn't fucked up, I'd be like,
really? I don't.
I really don't. Honestly, I don't care. Because I've never been in his phone.
Yeah.
I really don't care to even know his password.
I have been in Sean's phone. We've been together for 20 years. I
Yeah.
mean, I had to grow. Okay.
Okay.
Just like he had to grow. Okay.
She said that.
So, okay.
I don't know, but I just never felt the reason or the need to kind of go into his personal space.
Right.
I don't know. And I don't think he's ever felt the need to go into my personal space, because if I need to see something on his phone, he'll hand me his phone. He'll walk away. Like, he'll walk away from his phone. So I don't feel like he's doing anything sneaky, and vice versa. Like, I'll give you my phone. Like, fuck, I don't even know where my phone is half the time.
I mean, my phone's so dry. Anyways.
Right.
And I like it that way, honestly. I like it that way. I like it dry. Nope. I personally like my phone dry. Okay.
You don't talk to me.
Yeah. No. My homegirls call, and that's good enough for me.
Right.
Right. So, okay, you sent me something, I think a couple days ago, and I can't. We both listened to her podcast, watch her podcast. I can't think of her name right
Shan
now.
Booty.
Yes.
Shan Booty. Mm-hmm. Okay,
so she was speaking on, and I know we were talking about postpartum earlier.
Yes.
She was speaking on, because I think she's pregnant now.
She's pregnant again with her second baby.
With her second baby.
Yes.
But she was speaking on how she felt like the dynamic would not have changed once they had a child, because everything was so great before they had children. And it made her emotional to the fact that things are going to change.
Because she didn't want that dynamic between her and her husband to change.
First of all, I think because their dynamic is so weird. It's not so weird,
I don't want to say weird, but I mean, they're just open sexual
people.
beings.
Yeah,
so,
they're open people. I mean, but for us, that's weird because we're not necessarily open sexual beings in our marriage. Like, our marriage is not open. Theirs is.
Right.
So you would think, because she's able to kind of navigate more than one man, more than one emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think it was more so about like just having relationships with other people, because she had talked about a disconnect between her and her husband. And that's a true disconnect. And before me and my husband got married, we had agreed we don't want to have any more children, because I really felt like that would be a damper, and I hate to say that word, but I feel like that would be a damper on our relationship, because we have a relationship based on our freedom and our kids, knowing that our children were at an age that if we had another one, we would have to sacrifice more time for them. But at the time that we got together, our kids were at a point where, okay, so if we're together 5 more years from now, then they'll be grown or self-sufficient, and we don't have to worry about them. We can just do our own little thing. So that's why we actually did not have children together.
And do y'all resent? Like,
I don't resent it. I don't. Like, I kind of
no regrets, no resentment,
I don't.
nothing.
No, I
That's
don't.
good. Because usually sometimes as women we'll think we want something,
Yeah.
but like 5 years later we're like,
I may have thought that I
thought-
wanted another child,
Yeah.
but when I think about the responsibility, no,
Mm-hmm.
because I had to take on that responsibility at such a young age.
Mm-hmm.
If I was free in my 20s to do what I wanted to do, then maybe I would feel that way now.
Yeah.
But because I was a parent
Yeah.
from 17,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, up until
And
now,
your freedom felt real darn good.
Girl, you know
I
what I'm saying?
bet.
I love my dogs, but fuck them dogs. They
Man.
self sufficient. They can sit in that cage for a
Listen,
little 3-4 hours.
I'm teaching mine. Poor
Oh,
dog. She be in the
little
cage for
Chanel,
like 5
dog.
hours. Poor dog.
Why you didn't say that in the beginning?
I had her last week. I didn't say it
You
last week,
didn't
didn't
say
it?
it last week.
Girl, y'all, I got Chanel. Chanel. I love that daggum dog.
You're gonna love that. That dog is gonna be more to you. Not more than your children, but that
She's
dog
like a child. She's
is a
one. She be
child.
falling out. How in the world are you falling out as a dog at 9 weeks old?
Cause she get it
'Cause
from
she-
my mama.
Clearly, I don't know who her mama is, but that bitch.
You.
Literally.
You bitch.
I'm the bitch. You're the bitch. I'm the bitch.
Mama.
But yeah. So I just can't. Chanel is a mess, but I love her. I think that she was a great alternative to having a child.
Another child.
because
You're not gonna have any more.
I don't know. Now that I have her, I'm like, oh my God, I'm way overwhelmed.
And
Like,
this is a child you could leave in a cage
yes,
without being prosecuted.
right. By her, she tearing up in the cage.
Oh, they're gonna tear up.
If she can do like this,
First of all,
she's
watch
like,
your
"Oh."
baseboards. Watch your baseboards
That's what she
because
said.
they like to eat the baseboards.
Oh girl, she be in
Yeah.
that cage. I watch her like a hawk when she's out the cage.
I'm just
And then
saying.
she sits on my feet, under my feet, on my lap.
At night, what do you do with her? You put her in
She's
a
in a
cage?
cage,
Okay,
yeah.
and
She's-
you lock it up.
I do, but
Okay.
sometimes I let her sleep up there with Parker and them.
Okay.
And they close the door and put
Okay.
like pee pads
Aw.
down. Yeah, but lately she's been sleeping in the cage. But she's a sweetheart. And Sean, you know,
We gotta have a
he
doggy
hated-
play date.
We do.
We do.
He was just like he hated the idea of having a dog. Now he
Is she spayed?
No, not yet. You can't until like 4 months or something.
Do you want to make puppies?
Look, we already talked about that. Money.
Money.
$100 bills, y'all. Okay. So, yeah, but he's the one that gets home and take his clothes off and come sit down while I'm fixing his food. And Chanel, he'll get her and put her.
Let me
Right,
tell you
it's
how
not-
big of a baby Metro is. Metro and Scoot was never a pet person.
Mm-hmm.
He resented like the fact that I wanted a dog.
Mm-hmm.
But when we got Nola, he was just like, okay. And then he got me Metro. And Metro loves his dirty drawers, literally.
I love
Because
it.
if anytime Scoot takes off his clothes, he always puts them on the side of his bed, like on the floor. Metro will come and nuzzle up
Oh, my
in his
goodness.
clothes. And I'm like, you just got to watch when you step out of bed because Metro is going to be like right there in his t-shirt or in his drawers.
Oh, and I think that's
Yeah.
so cute. My next door neighbor told me to like when I leave them in the cage, just put like a shirt, one of my shirts down there.
So they can have that sense of you.
I call her like snuggled up in my
Girl,
shoulder. Like,
they be loving us.
I love her too, but I spank her little tail. Yeah.
Yes.
But y'all, this conversation was really good. We enjoyed ourselves. Thank you
We
again.
done got on dogs.
Yeah, thank you again for coming back. We don't even know if we're gonna leave that in there, but y'all just know
Right.
y'all gonna know Chanel and Nola and Metro.
And Metro,
okay. Okay. They
They part of the family.
Exactly. Where can they find us, girl?
Okay, you guys, if you want to be on the show, if you have any content you want to share with us, hit us up at ask2dopegirls@gmail.com. That's ASK, the number 2, dopegirls@gmail.com. And you can hit me up at GraceFace with 2 underscores on IG.
Yes, and you can hit me up at Naturally Pretty on IG.
And until next week, guys.
2 Dope Girls out.
Dope girl, dope the dope girl, dope girl, dope the dope